We're back. Okay, kittens, come on out. Come on in. Everybody. Come in. Come in. Let's go. Come on out. Keep coming. Keep coming. All right. Oh, right to the people. Good job. Let's give a little update. Okay. All right, buddy. Okay, so they got a very good recheck report. They were healthy enough for their vaccines, so they got their first distemper. That was good news. And she said, as far as the scabies goes, they look tremendously better than they looked 2 weeks ago. So she didn't find any visible indications of scabies anywhere on them. So there was no good spot to, no obvious spot to take a skin scraping. So she didn't want to do that today. But she said that, while there's no 100% guarantee that they are scabies free right now, it's like, she didn't give a percentage, but it's most likely that they're cleared. So they don't have to have any more lime sulfur baths. Yay! I think they were over it. I was over it. I'm very relieved we don't have to give those lime sulfur dips anymore. And the topical medication Synergy that they got like a week ago, they get another dose of that in about 2 weeks, just as like extra 100% precaution. So that was awesome news. Right, buddy? No skin scraping on your head. I think she just really didn't want to put the kittens through that. She just really didn't want to do a skin. It's painful. I understand why you don't want to do it to a baby. So Acorn didn't get his head scraped. But so this all means there's a couple of big things coming up. Changes to our room dynamics. So this means, first of all, we can do Halloweeny decorations this weekend. Yeah, I'm so excited about that. We're gonna plan for Saturday afternoon Halloweeny decorations. All right. Pull out the bin that's labeled upstairs, that's labeled Halloween. See what we got, plus a bunch of new stuff for this year. It's gonna be epic. Then secondly, I'm going to bring the Tapples back and have them join the playroom. I have to talk to Maria first to figure out when that'll happen, so I don't have a time or day for that yet. But that'll happen soon. We'll bring the Tapples back in here. I really want to get them on cam so we can all get to know them. I can't even tell you their names based on looking at them. I'm going to need a cheat sheet for a little while. So I really want everybody, including myself, to have the opportunity to get to know them and their personalities, you know, their names. So that'll be exciting to bring the Tapples back here, and we'll get to meet them, get to know them. And then, if you missed it, Jacoby from the Bridges, about 3.5 years ago, was adopted with Tommy, who was about the same age. And it turned out that their adopter's family had a baby, and she was allergic to the cats. So they contacted me about a year ago to return Tommy, but the grandmother had fallen in love with Jacoby. And he was, you know, at the time he was staying with the grandmother, and she didn't want to give him up. She, you know, absolutely loved him. She had another teenage son who was totally in love with Jacoby. So they pleaded with me to be able to keep Jacoby with grandmother. And so I agreed, even though, you know, we usually, if somebody returns a cat, we have to take both cats back. But, you know, it just, at the time it seemed like he was, you know, in a great home, a forever home. There was no need to try to find him another place to live. So I agreed to it. And then I was contacted 2 days ago from the grandmother saying that she needs to return him for peeing and pooping around the house. So we call it inappropriate elimination, is sort of the shelter rescue term for that. And in most cases, when a cat is inappropriately eliminating, and not using their litter box, it's a medical reason. And there are a host of medical reasons that can lead to going outside the box. So he hasn't been to the vet since 2020. In 2020, he was diagnosed with a UTI, but he hasn't been back. So that's the first thing that we need to do, is get him to the vet and start running some diagnostics and some blood work and that sort of thing, because this very well could be a medical issue that's going on that we need to treat to fix this behavior. So whenever you have a cat that is not using their litter box, the very first thing to do is to get them vet care, because there are so many medical reasons that a cat won't use their box. And you need to rule out all of the medical reasons before you can consider behavioral. But it's actually pretty rare that it's just a behavioral problem. That's not usually the case. So I did send the grandmother on a whole list of questions about his environment and things she had done, you know, what kind of litter she was using, how many litter boxes, all kinds of questions. And she did reply and responded very well to all of them. Very helpful, useful information for us to be able to help to diagnose what the problem is or rule out certain things. So he was not declawed. That's one of the most common causes for cats not using their box, is that they've been declawed. So confirmed that he has not been declawed, thank goodness. So that is not something we have to consider. Yeah, so Kathleen, that can be it. Definitely can be a problem with the type of litter. I've already ordered Cat Attract, which Dr. Elsie's Cat Attract, which is, for some reason, Amazon is like totally out of Kitten Attract. So I ordered Cat Attract. That should be here soon, and so we'll also get him into the vet as soon as possible. So, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. She is actually, you guys, she just climbed those curtains halfway up the window. I forgot to ask them to trim their nails. Oh my gosh, I just got a video of it because I couldn't get to the camera in time. I just got a video of how high she was. Cider, that is. Wow. Alright, I'll post that on somewhere. That was impressive. I'm so glad that I caught that. I'm so glad I was here to catch that, because the camera doesn't show as high as she climbed. That was really impressive. Anyway, so getting him vet care is fine. We'll of course start that once he's back, but the larger challenge was, and problem we have to figure out, was where he was going to go. And Robin has a fully carpeted house, and it's just, not something that I nor her felt comfortable, you know, having a cat who's not using his box and who is peeing and pooping outside of his box, you know, known right now to go to be in a carpeted space. So the best place that he could be is actually in the nursery, with you know, having a smaller space, where his litter box is nearby, a controlled space, and a floor that we can wipe up if needed. So what's going to happen is that Puffin and Ro are going to Robin's house on Monday, and hey, don't chew on that. Hey. Hey, hey, stop chewing. This is how we go through cameras. Get away from there. Get away. You're not scared by anything. We lost 3 cameras with the last couple of litters because they chewed the camera wire. Broke it. Okay. Yeah, lucky Robin, truly, because these kittens are so adorable, and I'm totally gonna miss having Ro here screaming her head off at me. But no, seriously, bringing the 2 of them downstairs is like the highlight of my days, because they're both so adorable downstairs, running around, little busybodies. But anyway, so at some point down the road, Puffin and Ro will come back here and join the playroom. But I honestly, I just don't want to, because Ro is so little, and you know, we need to monitor her eating so closely. She does really well when her food bowl is like right next to her bed, and you know, so it's close by all the time. She does really well. She has been doing really well so far. So I'm afraid that bringing her in the playroom would just be too much space, and you know, she'd have to walk from here all the way over there to get her food, and I'm just afraid she wouldn't eat enough. So until she reaches at least a pound, I don't want to bring her in the playroom. And of course, where Ro is, Puffin needs to be at the moment, so he gets to go with her. You know, she can't just go by herself. Robin would not be lucky if Ro had to be by herself at Robin's house. So, hi Ben. So yeah, so it's, you know, sad that they won't be on cam for a little bit, but it's the best thing for them. And you know that Robin is fantastic at taking videos and photos, so I feel like we're gonna get just adorable videos of the 2 of them running around her house and snuggling with her on the couch, and really cute stuff. So I feel like we'll still get to keep up with them and see them on a regular basis. And then of course we'll have 8 kittens in this room to watch. I'm not gonna put Jacoby on cam, at least to start. I just need to see, you know, I don't think that that's a good idea just to begin with, since we're just need to monitor him for a little bit and see what's going on. So that's our plan over the next week or so. Ro goes to the vet on Monday morning, so that's why I said that they'll go on Monday. So Robin has her shift Monday night, and then she'll take the two of them with her home after her shift Monday night. So that's the plan. So that's that. I think I covered everything. Did I miss anything? What are you eating with? Yes, the snugglers will visit Jacoby. Quincy's are very large and boisterous. They're sticking out, right? He's showing his butt to me right now, and I'm like, whoa, buddy. Tate still has her appointment tomorrow, so I'll be gone most of the day with Jima traveling. It's 4 hours on the road to get there and back, so it takes up quite a bit of the day. Any concerns about Tate after her tumble off the bed. She's totally back to normal now, but she needs an annual exam anyway. It's a little early, but that's fine. We'll just get it out of the way so we can just have a check on her shunt and just make sure everything's okay. So I think that's it. Looks like that's all the questions. Lots of info. Luna, thanks for CCing all of that.